Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Sagittarius for the week of September 25th, 2023. Hello, everybody, and happy Yom Kippur. I hope you guys get sealed in the book of life. So anyway, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. If you would like a reading with me, check out my consultation page in the link in the description box below. So this week I'm not doing the daily horoscopes, but I am going to be starting to put up, well, I'm not going to put up, they are going to be up, the monthly horoscopes. So give me like 3-4 days and they will be up, followed by the weekly horoscopes. So be sure to stay tuned to these so they can kind of guide you and stuff like that. And show your love and support. Stay subscribed so you know when the monthly horoscopes are up. So my Sag, you are more about your freedom like you've been for a very long time with this energy. You do have a T-square happening with the 1st, 4th, and 10th house. You may not be getting along with live-in relationships. You can be butting heads with roommates or your partner at this time, or butting heads with your children. You tend to feel restless with this energy and you don't like to feel oppressed or be told what to do. You may not so you can be also butting heads with people at work with this energy as well. And, you know, there could be like a lot of fighting going on with this energy here, okay? There could be breakups at this time. You could get ghosted. You could be more about like in an open relationship, like you and your partner could be agreeing to that at this time. You may not be on speaking terms with the women in your life who are like family to you with this energy as well. Alrighty. Then we also have this week, for some of you, this could be getting surgeries with this energy. There could be some downtime here going on, and for some of you here, this is going to be a time period here where you're more invested in other people's drama. Somebody in your life can be sick at this time, so you could be more invested in them and taking care of them with this energy. For others of you, this could be just you more invested in family during this time period as well, because Jupiter is forming a earth trine here, and you could be taking on their responsibilities while they get better. For some of you, you could be staying at certain people's houses while they get better at this time as well. For others of you, this could be having problems with neighbors or relatives that can be troublesome. Some small issues, what started out as a small issue, can turn into a big issue, and somebody can blow things way out of proportion at this time. I feel for others of you this week, you can feel things intensely at this time, and you may not be able to take constructive criticism. You can also be avoiding legal issues with this energy. They're not likely to work in your favor. They can be complicated and expensive, so don't go around suing people this week or sending people to court because it may not be in your favor. Travel abroad may be fraught with inconvenience, delays, and uncomfortable social circumstances, so be careful with that. For some of you, you could be inspiring other people at this time. You're very charismatic. You could be making new friends. You can become more authoritative and demanding, or on the other side of the coin, you could be doubting yourself at this time, and you can be more in quiet mode and refusing to express yourself when it comes to social matters. Like if you're in the PTA thing at school, you may kind of just like silent yourself and just keep yourself quiet, because it could be like a male chauvinistic kind of situation where everybody wants to play the I'm right game because Venus is conjunct with Juno and it's not well aspected to, but it is in a way. So in a way, you have some kind of leeway with certain people, you have some kind of pull with certain people, but then other people want to question your authority, want to ride your ass kind of situation, and kind of want to dominate you at this time. For others of you, this could be growth with media and social media, but then it comes with like people telling you off and stuff like that. So it's best to not reply, and you guys can't help but reply. But also to like stay off the comment bars at this time with this energy. I feel like for some of you here, that you may struggle, for some of you may struggle with your personalities and tastes. You would this would be a great time for a retreat. You can be more in hermit mode at this time, to the point of losing your sense of self and feeling vulnerable, but also probably for some of you dealing with like detachment disorder and kind of detaching from whatever feelings that is trying to come up at this time, that is trying to express itself, because you're not trying to be vulnerable and you're not trying to be weak at this time. This would be a good time to ask for help, but your pride may get in the way too much during this time period as well. You need to learn self-love and to recognize that there is strength and weakness are equal. You may have the right amount of self-esteem for some of you without dominating or being dominated. You can be getting into it with other people, and other people can feel like you're trying to be right all the time, or you could be trying to seem like you're not at fault for certain things with this energy. Okay, so, and it just depends, because again, you have a fire trine happening here this week with, if you, well, y'all do, is a majority of you, especially my 1988 babies and my 1980 through 1984 babies, you have like planets in Sagittarius, so you can really feel this energy this week here as well. You can be very tenacious and going after what you want with this energy. And then the moon in Aries in the 5th house on 28th and 29th, you know, this could be a very busy time for you, so you can be more out and about with this energy here as well. Again, Venus not being well aspected, you can have problems with family members, in-laws, or family members that live outside the home or in different states or countries. You could be fighting with them abroad. Okay, parents may be very supportive of you at this time. You may want to leave home. This would be a good time to ask other people in your life for help, even though you feel like you need to carry all the weight on your shoulders. For others of you, you can be throwing tantrums and tiaras on the 28th. You may run into trouble in foreign traveling, so be careful when traveling. You actively support education, law, philosophy, and religion, and promote the ideas you believe in. You often develop religious zealous or even fanaticism. At some point in your life, for some of you, you may have become narrow-mindedness, which causes you a lot of resentment in others. You lack patience to understand other people's circumstances or point of view, and you tend to get to condemn those who disagree with you. So this could be dealing with that Venus in Leo this week conjunct with Juno at this time, like really butting heads with other people if they don't fit in your box or if they don't follow your point of view. Then on the 29th at 5:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Aries. This would be a great time for business picking up. You can be more outside on the 28th and the 29th with this energy, and on the 30th. For some of you, this could be getting a loan with this energy. You do have an earth trine happening with a kite energy in Hades. Hades is in your, I gotta think about it. Hades is in your, I think it's in your, no, it's not in your 11th house. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. It's in your 8th house. Oh, it's in your 8th house. So this is not the best time to look for a job with this energy, or to go quitting your job with this energy here, because you may have difficulty doing that. For some of you, this is a great time to get your juju, your voodoo, and your santeria on with this energy here. You can be butting heads with other people with the 8th house. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life, because Vesta is not well aspected in your 8th house. You don't need to lead a movement to be deeply inspired and active in it. Instead of being in the spotlight, you use your status as power of group or grassroots collaborations to be a part of a solution. Your friends may join you in this crusade, or you may easily attract new friends through your work on important issues, activism, important campaigns that you're working on, expanding on your vision of what is possible with the help of networking. Okay. So the first card I come up with is the Empress card. Here, the focus could be on mother, or you benefit through mother. For some of you, you could be moving in with mother at this time, or sister with this energy, or grandmother. So these women you could be moving in with this week, or they could be financially supporting you or helping you get back on your feet in some way. The Page of Wands, this person's very nurturing towards you as well and wants to take care of you. For some of you, the focus on mother at this time. For others of you, this could be you as a single parent, as a mother, and you could be more focused on your child. The Seven of Cups, there's lots of thoughts of future, so you could be excited by what your child is doing at this time with this energy, or the direction their life is taking in, you know, especially if they're in the acting industry, or if they're becoming like a social media influencer, or if they're just being proficient in school, and you could be very excited about that, you know, with this energy. The Temperance card, I feel like you can be more open-minded to trying new things and exploring your surroundings at this time as well. For some of you here. For others of you, I feel like you're trying something new this week. The King of Swords, you can be very analytical in your way of thinking, or you could be dealing with somebody in power and influence at this time. I feel like for some of you here, you could be dealing with somebody that's very political, okay? I feel like for some of you, this person is probably a politician or somebody in a leadership position here with this energy. I don't feel like this person really likes to be challenged by other people. I feel like this person is very honest and transparent with this energy. So when they speak, other people listen. With this energy, they tend to keep their promises that they make to other people. For some of you here, you may have a question and the answer is no with this energy as well. So know that. Alrighty. Let me see what else. I feel like for some of you here that you have different options that you can go into in life at this time, or your career could be turning into a little bit of a monster and it can start branching off in different directions at this time with this energy, leaving you with a lot to think about as well. For others of you, this could be something as changing your major and finding interest in other things that you may want to do during this time period. So you could be thinking about changing your major. For some of you, you could be thinking about changing your whole entire career direction, especially if you have not been in your career for less than 5 years. You could be thinking about going into a whole new career direction and going back to school and majoring in something else that makes more money at this time with this energy. The Three of Swords, I feel like a naughty boy or a naughty girl is coming back into your life. I feel like you could also be obsessed with this person as well. For some of you, you could start trying to reach out to this person or trying to talk to them with this energy, or even trying to get some kind of damn reaction out of them as well. But I think reaching out to them and talking to them is best. The Hierophant card deals with a group or organization with this energy. For some of you, you could be traveling with a group or organization as well. Alrighty, for some of you, you could be revisiting a group or organization here, or there could be some projects that are seasonal that are coming up. I feel for some of you here that you may not be able to trust those in authority, or you may not be able to trust like judges, lawyers, people who are in government business jobs. You may not be able to trust them, or you don't want to trust them as well, because they may have burned you in the past too many damn times. So you're kind of like, you may be trying to do things on like really keeping everything like secret or hush hush, whatever it is that you're doing, and you don't want to be caught by these people either, but you don't trust these people either. For some of you, it could be something like, you know, it could be like snitches get stitches kind of situation. Like, you know, you want to tell somebody, but then at the same time, you don't feel like they're going to do anything about it. So you're going to keep your damn mouth shut. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy as well. For some of you, you could be very indecisive on what to do with this energy. The Page of Coins, I feel for some of you, you could be putting your money back into a creative project, or putting money back into your work. For some of you, other people in your life could see you as reliable and trustworthy. For some of you, you could be putting yourself on a budget, and you could be very restrictive when it comes to your finances, or choosing to save your money at this time and being a little bit more frugal with your money with this energy. Alrighty, especially those of you who have planets in Scorpio. The Ten of Swords, you can be starting over in certain areas of your life this week with this energy here. This could be for some of you here, you have done everything. You have moved up so many times in your career, like for example, in the army. For some of you, so you could be coming up on the end of your career path. For some of you, you have evolved and moved up so many times in your job that they don't have no place else for you to go with this energy. So, you know, either your career path is coming to an end, or you may have other options that they could be introducing you to in different directions that you can go in with your job. You know, this could be like you know, you work for the post office and you're growing, and now you have like plateaued out and you're already a postmaster, but then there's more growth for you to go. Is there? I don't know, but you know, it's like you kind of like plateaued out, like all you could do and all you could learn. So Either you're going to pick different career options, or some of you, your company has different places where you can go and work and evolve somewhere else. The Queen of Swords, you have like a lot of influence over other people with this energy here. For some of you, this is confrontation coming up for you this week. This could also be a busy week for you as well. With this energy, I feel like this is a great time for investment opportunities coming in for you with this energy, or another source of income. For some of you, this is a great time for word of mouth, and you benefit through the women in your life. The Eight of Swords, for some of you here, I feel like you need to watch your emotional self. Eighth house energy, you could be a little bit sensitive to what people say to you. Propensia in your 12th house at this time. So you could be going through it emotionally and replaying certain situations in your head during this time period. And you could be a little bit emotional about certain events and you're not over it. So like whatever needs to come up at this time, allow it to come up, but you may be trying to keep it down and it's not going to help you. This is a great time for those of you who are multilingual. You can find new opportunities for work, or an easier time getting a job wherever because you do speak other languages, or you could be thinking about learning and taking up another language just because you can. And some of you Sagittarius know more than one language. And I don't mean like, when I say more than one language, I'm talking about some of you know like 3 or 4, not like 2, okay? It's like if you know 2, then you might be that one that's thinking about taking up another language, okay? Some of you know like 6 or 7, all right? And still want to learn another language, all righty? The Five of Swords, stay out of the gossip, which you guys do. You guys don't really care for it. You guys are normally invested in the gossip and the fighting. So this could be the gossip and the fighting going on. This could be you confronting somebody who's trying to throw your name under the mud and you're not having it. For some of you here, you don't want to be around certain people anymore. So you could be like disassociating yourself with certain people from your life, okay? For others of you, you can see the hypocrisy in some of your relationships and you could be like, okay, I've had enough. For others of you off the internet, the comment bars especially, because I see internet trolls happening here as well. So delete and block. Okay, because they're not worth your time and energy. I do see for some of you here, wrenches are going to be thrown in your way this week, so expect that. The Eight of Cups, you could be over certain situations going on in your life at this time. You could be more about trying to create your own reality and what's in your best interest. For others of you, you could be looking for a place where you could belong. I feel like you're more invested in self-care, self-help. For some of you, this is a beautiful time for you, and your appearance is going to change for the better. You know, like you're like a lot of you are going to look gorgeous and beautiful. Alrighty. So you can see your appearance changing. For some of you, this could be your kids dealing with learning disabilities at this time, or taking like tutoring lessons with this energy and helping people, or them getting help. I feel for some of you, you could become a master in your field. For some of you, you could be working on your doctorate at this time. For others of you, you're an expert in your field and giving other people advice. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. There could be another source of income coming in. For some of you, of course, you know, those of you who are 50 and older, and then maybe some of my females, Sagittarius, you know, you may have like a lot of time on your hands. So you may have like 4, 5, 6, 7 jobs, okay? Because you just know how to create a lot of time on your hands. So I see another source of income coming in, but this could be like you on your 3rd job or your 4th job. And it's just because you just have a lot of time on your hands and a lot of energy. So those of you who are 50 and older, that could be you more than likely, because it has nothing to do with them being broke. Is just because after you get a certain age, my young Saggies, you tend to be a consummate student, okay? Like after 50, you're like a consummate student. You have a doctorate in everything after 50. So if you feel restless right now, it's okay. Then after 40 maybe, you start having more free time on your hands. So like 45, 46, you start having more free time on your hand. So you think, I can do it all. And then next thing you know, you have like 7 different jobs, businesses, and companies, okay? You are constantly busy. You are a consummate workhorse, a consummate student, always ready to learn something new. I do see there could be some work conflicts coming up here with this energy. The King of Coins, I feel with this energy here that you're more about your financial stability at this time. For some of you, this could be your partner, and your partner could be out of town because they're working with this energy here, and they could be busy working in a different state or country. For some of you here, I see more money coming to you. with this energy. So this could also be business picking up. The Fool card, I feel like you tend to go against the grain. I feel like you could be trying to prove other people wrong with the path that you're taking at this time, and you will prove other people wrong. I feel also you could be secretive at this time. You could be crushing on somebody with this energy here. For others of you, this could be an affair happening. This could be an emotional affair happening. Okay, the Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, a time for introspection with this energy. So this could be a quiet week for you, and you could feel restless with this energy. The Wheel of Fortune card, impulsive and unexpected messages could be coming to you this week with this energy that you didn't see coming. The Three of Wands, teamwork makes the dream work with this energy. The Page of Cups, I see dating coming up in the future for you. So this could be over the next 3 months. I see a reconciliation. I feel like this person's going to reach out with you online. With this energy, I feel like you have advice that people are willing to pay for. The Tower card talks of a move coming up for you. This could also be change happening or traveling happening. For some of you, you're going to leave a situation, and it's not just going to affect you and this other person that you don't like, but it's going to affect everybody else around you. I see fate intervening, so expect the unexpected with this energy. The Magician card, as above, so below. Prayers are going to be answered, so be careful with your prayers. It's the result that matters, so be open to the changes. You could like instantly get fired for no reason, okay? Or they could lay you off. You know, you got Uranus and Taurus at this time. So I would be careful with Uranus and Taurus energy here, because if it's not well aspected, it's going to bring about changes, unexpected changes, but it's a time where prayers are going to be answered. So whatever you're thinking all day long, the universe is going to make sure it happens. I feel like somebody from your past is coming back that you don't want to talk to. This could be the ex that you don't want to talk to and that you're over with this energy. For others of you, this could be a crush coming back into your life. The Devil card, be careful of liars, be careful of chargebacks, be careful of scams with this energy. I feel like you can still be dealing with trials and tribulations. Okay, I feel also here that you could be hanging out with the wrong crowd, or this crowd could be very manipulative. You could be dealing with like a bunch of Geminis. This crowd could be very manipulative and very deceiving towards you, and not being very honest and upright. I feel also with this energy here, there's endings coming up for you as well, and it's going to impact a lot of people around you. Okay, I feel also with this energy here that you could be dealing with somebody that deals with substance abuse. It is unpredictable. I feel for some of you here, you need to be careful with your giving energy, because you are giving to a fault. The Six of Cups, you can be revisiting people from your past, but I would be careful with this, because this could be a situation here where you're going to end up doing all the work, or you're going to end up giving them a lot of money to help them get back on their feet, and they could be abusing that privilege. Okay? I love you, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.